Thank you for doing what the American media has refused to do and what the Chicago media has violently refused to do in some cases. But welcome to America's Instant Town Hall. My name is William Kelly. And today we are joined by Dinesh D'Souza, the filmmaker and the star of the hit film 2016. Thank you for being here.
It's a real pleasure.
New York Times bestselling author Dinesh D'Souza. And we just got a chance to see your film. And thank you for making that available to our audience here today. I find it interesting that you had to go all over the world in order to find out who Barack Obama is. You know, it seems to me, now I'm dating myself now, but it seems to me that there was a time when you could find out who the President of the United States was before the election, by reading the newspaper. But you actually had to apparently, go around the entire world in order to find out who Barack Obama really is. Why?
Well, I remember as we interviewed guys in Indonesia or in Kenya, I'd say to them, and these are guys related to Obama, related to the family. When was the last time you've been interviewed? Mm-hmm. And they'd say, well, never. You're the first guy who's been down here. Wow. And I think, wow, this is really strange. But the beauty of a film is it makes you put your tennis shoes on and go out there. And in a book, you can pontificate, you can offer a thesis, but in a film, you have to show. You can't just tell. And so we wanted to follow the Obama story, and in a way that gave a narrative coherence to the film. It just follows Obama's own life. And I think those are the strongest scenes in the film, where you either hear Obama talk, or you see Obama with Medvedev, or perhaps the interview with George Obama. It's kind of funny, as I left that interview, and I didn't know that George was so politically incorrect in his views. Part of what was playfully entering my mind was, we may have elected the wrong Obama. Right. So
I've never felt more sorry for any man in my life. I genuinely felt so sorry for him as you were interviewing him on the bench, but for this weird twist of fate, Barack went to Harvard and he's still living in a hut. Had George gone to Harvard, he might be president of the United States today.
Interestingly, the kind of hypocrisy of Obama is not just evident in the single case of George, because Obama could say, well, I have issues with that guy or whatever. Obama has an aunt, his dad's sister, a woman named Hawa Uma, and she's, as we speak, selling coal out of a sack in a small village in Kenya.
Right.
Her teeth are all broken. She wants to get dentures. No help from Obama.